All right, welcome. This is our second episode, and we're gonna want to talk a little bit more about Irma. There's the whole NFL part of not playing that game, but fantasy football it's got to be at least $1 billion, $1 billion industry with FanDuel and I know the NFL and even people playing in small leagues. And I know the NFL, and I agree, is like we don't give a shit about fantasy football. We want fans to be safe, we want players to be safe. I understand that, but after they do that in front of the microphone, you know they're a little out of the corner of their mouth. They're like, "We got to play this fucking game.
Can't lose
we have
money.
to, yeah,
Like,
lose money or lose advertising, TV money, and fantasy football." How do you go a week without? If you have Jameis Winston, I have Jay Adai in 2 leagues. How do I go in 2 leagues without him? It lopsides everything.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it up, it's the whole season's a fucking wreck.
Right.
There'll be an asterisk next to every single person that wins a fantasy football trophy this year.
Like
because some guys be like, I had Jameis Winston and you beat me. That's bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, the only other way they do it is if they play every single week.
Yeah, on their bye week. Both teams have bye week 11. And if they replay that week, that means both teams would have to play 16 weeks in a row, which is just ridiculous.
Well, that's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not fair to them. I know they only play 1 game a week, but they practice all the time. They work hard.
Yeah.
It would be like one of us working 14 days in a row without a day off.
Right.
I would want to fucking murder somebody. So they got to play this game. I think.
Yeah,
I have to.
I think they will.
Yeah. I want to touch on defenses. You guys talked about last week. Not when to draft them. Well, definitely not in the 6th round.
Yeah.
Because that's asinine. We don't condone that here at Worse Than 10. Do not draft defenses early. Draft them late. The guy that told you that, Nick Perna, there's a reason he's in last place in our league every year, and he puts his stickers up on the board. Because he doesn't know how to fucking draft. And he watches our show. He doesn't learn shit from it. But defenses, I think you can stream them and spot play every week if you didn't draft a great defense. If you wait late, you can pick up that one that's going to be a matchup, good matchup game.
You can.
Like,
I mean, I've done it a lot of times, and especially the leagues that we don't pay for roster moves or anything like that. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
now, what defenses did you draft this year?
New England.
New England. I have one in 1 league. I think
Arizona in another one.
Yeah.
Either I got the Bills or I missed out on the Bills. I think I got Tampa Bay.
Trust me, the Bills didn't get drafted, or I would have drafted them in any of our leagues. I don't think.
We know that. No shit. Tampa Bay, I think, is one of my defenses, which is, and I don't know. I threw a flyer out on probably just some mediocre defense.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work out, you could drop them. And
I think I just looked
if they
at
don't
the sheet
score
of
you,
paper and went,
if they don't score you at least 10 points,
No.
you can dump them, pick somebody up, and play week to week.
But yeah, those sort of 3. I think
Defenses are really not that big a deal as people make it out to be. And I'll tell you, the defenses I have, I took the Jaguars in at least 2 leagues. New England 1, Jaguars in 2, maybe 3. But
you know, you can interchange them out.
Yeah, interchange them out. If it doesn't work out, I'm not fucked. But I like the Jaguars. They weren't rated high in a lot of magazines and a lot of TV shows and sites like ours that probably are less quality than us and aren't as funny. But this defense, Daniel, has drafted in the top 10 for the last 5 years. And they've been defensive players. And they have accumulated so many stars. This is the year, I'm telling you, it pays dividends. Now, the offense is going to be hard to watch. It's going to be bad. Blake Bortles is a dumpster fire. Yeah. But the defense, I think, and they may not hold a lot, to so many yards rushing or so many yards per carry, stats like that, but they're going to score fantasy points like interceptions, fumble recoveries. I mean, they have quarterbacks, defensive ends, and linebackers that are all from great schools that they've drafted high, and they're all doing great in camp. Yeah. I'll give it 2 weeks.
All right, you've heard it here first.
Yeah, but I love the Jaguars, and if they're available in your league, I'd pick them up if you're in a spot. Like if you're the Giants. If you have the Giants defense this week, I wouldn't play him.
No.
Because Ezekiel's going to play.
Yeah. They were probably like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Every Giants fan.
Every Giants fan just did an impersonation of a Bills fan and went, fuck.
Yeah. Because he is going to fucking run wild on them, if just for 1 week.
Probably. But Giants are supposed to have good defense, too. Pierre-Paul, he's got 2 hands, just missed a couple fingers. He could stop somebody with that cast, that stump.
Hamburger helper glove.
Yeah. Yeah, well, missing a couple fingers.
Well,
and I don't think it's smiling anymore, but... So, ads drops. We can't really tell you to drop anyone. It's week 1. Next week we will. We just hope it's not somebody we drafted. But ads, I've got... We were talking about defenses.
Right.
I think the Bills' defense, if you want to pick them up and just play this week and drop somebody that you took a flyer on late, they're playing the Jets. And the Jets are fucking just deplorable.
Yeah.
Like the government.
Yeah.
The Bills, I think, are going to fucking just run over the Jets. Geno Smith, I don't even know if Geno Smith or Hackenberger's throwing the ball, but they have no wide receivers that anyone's heard of.
He was on the bubble as the last time I heard, so I don't know.
Yeah, Jeremy Curley, they cut him. He got signed by the 49ers months ago. 49ers cut him last week, and now he's at the Jets again.
Yeah.
You've got to be really bad to...
And
You're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
And
so
they are.
The Bills' defense, I think, for spot play for 1 week, that's going to get you at least 15 points.
Yeah.
Even if we don't win the game, we're going to score a lot of defensive points.
Get a few interceptions.
They
will.
Oh, yeah. He's going to throw up some ducks. The Rams' defense, I love this week. Aaron Donald's not back on the team yet, but that's another team that is packed with stars because they've made multiple picks in the top 10, and a lot of them are defensive. And they're playing the Colts without Andrew Luck.
Oh. Well,
So I love that defense this week.
with the quarterback that we cannot name.
Who
Who the fuck it knows?
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah.
Somebody can text us or put Facebook on our website and tell us a name,
There you go.
and you'll win. We'll say your name next week. Anyone gives a shit. I'm like, why would I want you to? Nobody watches this anyway. And my third one, I have 4. One honorable mention. You said Evan Ingram, tight end for the Giants. He's had a great preseason. He's mainly a receiver. I think he's going to be out there catching with Odell Beckham a little banged up. Evan Ingram is a great sneaky pickup for tight end. A lot of teams didn't draft him, fantasy teams. Mm-hmm. But I think Evan Ingram would be a great pickup to get in before the season starts. And then Chris Hogan for the Patriots because of Edelman going out. Chris Hogan caught 2 bombs last week or the week before. I mean, Chris Hogan is for real. And Amendola, he hasn't done much ever with the Patriots since he was a Ram.
I do something now that he's going to be a little bit more of an... He and...
Brady?
Yeah, they're going to have a connection. Fuck.
I like Chris Hogan better.
Really?
I really do. I think Chris Hogan is going to be the guy. Maybe not... I think he's good. And in PPR, I think he's going to be good. That's my prediction. We'll see against the Chiefs.
That's big.
All right, what do you got?
Some stardoms. At least for the first few weeks, Jaquez Rogers of Tampa Bay. He's going to be taking over for Doug Martin. He's probably
3 weeks.
Doesn't have much left in his tank, but he's going to be the kind of the go-to guy for the next, especially against Miami, who gave up 4.8 yards per carry on average all last season. They were fucking terrible rush defense. So might be a guy to use on a flex, or if you play daily fantasy, you might have a chance. Ted Ginn Jr. is playing against Minnesota this week. Solid flex player. If you have to dig in your barrel,
He was great last year. 2 years. Last 2 years.
Willie Snead's also suspended for 3 games, so he's probably going to be a big option for at least the first 3 weeks. They have what's his nuts as the first Mike.
No, he's not an option for 3 weeks because he's suspended.
Well, I mean Ted is going to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry. I clarify that. Yeah, until Willie comes back. But
is Ted Ginn in New Orleans now? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was still in Carolina.
See?
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
The more you know. Rainbow.
Ben Roethlisberger. I think Ben Roethlisberger against Cleveland. I like to shit on Cleveland. I really do.
Yeah,
but,
who doesn't?
I mean,
Thank God for Cleveland, or we'd be the laughing stock of the league.
yeah, there's always someone worse. It's like there's always someone drunker.
Yeah.
There's always someone worse. And Cleveland's
Thank God.
that fucking burnt
Yeah.
trash pit. No, but this is going to be the first time that Ben has Antonio back.
Yeah,
Le'Veon,
you were saying that earlier.
Martavius Bryant.
First time he's had all three weapons.
Since 2014. So,
And do they have? They just drafted a wide receiver that's special too. Sammy Coates is gone, but there's another wide receiver that's really. Is it Juju? It's not Juju. I think they went to Jacksonville. Was it saying Jew like Juju's is
that a-
J-U-J-U?
is that a dance move or something? I mean,
I don't know. I feel like we need to take down a Confederate monument after I just said Jew twice.
Oh, my.
Anyway, sorry,
Alright.
but we were talking off camera how jokes aren't even worth it on this show. It's his facial expressions that are priceless. That's why I do them.
when I edit, I go, wow, yep, I couldn't keep it together. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be like, I'm trying to be Anderson Cooper sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
so,
no, don't.
What else?
Anderson Cooper's gay.
I'm not trying to be Anderson Cooper. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Golden Tate
Go,
is
yeah,
a sit-em this week.
yeah, for sure. Mainly because Nick drafted.
Versus Arizona. Arizona's got a great
yeah.
D.
Got the honey
Tate,
badger.
I don't really know if, and personally, I don't think Tate's one of those guys that's still the go-to receiver. I'm kind of skeptical on him, but that's just me. He
Tate-
only got like 4 touchdowns last
Yeah,
year.
Tate and the guy on the other side, Marvin Jones. They're both getting up there in age. I like the new guy that we talked about 2 weeks ago.
And he-
Can't remember his name. The rookie. I think he's just special. He had a great preseason.
He starts horribly slow. Like last year.
Tate?
Like,
Well, where's the finish there? If he
Well,
started, he was slow the whole time.
well,
Like Graham.
last three games.
Like Graham. Graham's mom didn't say Graham started slow. He's still fucking slow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Powell. Going against the Buffalo Bills. I mean,
Man,
a lot of people-
I love Powell now.
Yeah.
Matt Forte's up on the trading block, or he was a couple days ago.
he is, but I think they're going to start him these first.
And Powell in a PPR, I bet they're going to timeshare. It's going to be a total split carry. But if you're in a PPR, Powell,
Who do you
Powell's
know?
off.
I mean, you're like,
Powell, he's received.
But do you think he's the primary guy this week? I mean, I think
for
they'll use
catching
Forte.
balls?
Yeah.
Yes,
I think they'll use Forte more.
I think he'll get at least 10 points. Oh, against he's playing us.
Buffalo.
No, he won't.
Yeah, see?
We're gonna kill him.
Yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that.
right.
I don't think
We'll
so.
see.
So yeah.
We're usually never right anyway. So
Well, we'll set that.
It's all right.
We'll set this on.
yeah,
fire,
we
you know.
save them and then we go,
Hello.
and then we look at the next
We
week and
just
we're
go,
like,
well,
boy, I
yeah.
think we got all this wrong, and then we just tear it up.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, we're.
I got
Why does
drunk.
anyone listen to us? All right.
Matthew Stafford again versus Arizona. Nick has, I think,
Yeah,
half.
I think
of
that's a
Detroit.
sit.
Yeah, I mean that's a.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's a sit.
At least so first week, I love Matthew Stafford. I think he's a great season. Like we talked about some Chiefs players.
I think he's going to air
This
it up.
isn't the week.
This is not the week. I
This
mean,
is not the week
Arizona
for him.
only gave up one time last year, 240 yards or more to a quarterback. One time, and the rest of the time I think they had only 3 other times where a quarterback hit 210 yards passing. So they're
So
not.
if you got him, sit him.
they're gonna-
Start
yeah,
somebody else.
Start someone else.
But not Andrew Luck.
Honorable mention, we already mentioned Tyreek Hill. I just think
Yeah.
might not be his week either. So that's kind of what I got.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Thanks so much. I think we're on pace to do every Wednesday now for Thursday night games. So we're good. Since I quit my job, it sucked. So
Hey.
I'm available.
We have time now.
Yep, we got time.
All right, guys.
Have a great week.
We'll see you next week.